I'm going to interrupt this train of questions to bring you questions from the audience, if that's okay. William John Shadoan asks, if elected, what action plan do you have in dealing with the Guam Board of Medical Examiners' gross failures in supporting the people of Guam and having integrity in their mission? And then he asks a specific question about the. I'm gonna leave out the specific question. Well, anyway, what would you do about the Guam Board of Medical Examiners?
I think we definitely need to reevaluate the statute,
Okay.
and we need to see about how we can make it be more stakeholder driven. And when I say stakeholder, I mean not just the medical professionals themselves, but also the community. I think getting more of that involvement in there would be very, very helpful. And then, you know, sometimes these boards, as much as we want to make them as efficient as possible, sometimes they're too small. You know, more representation, more voices would help to allow for concerns in the community to get addressed at least at some level, or at least within some individual on those boards, versus almost having these kind of closed shops that close ranks because, okay, well, this is what we got to deal with, and we're going to deal with it together. Having more representation is always a good thing.
And I just would like to applaud Speaker Teresa Lahi for kind of shining the light on what's happening at the Guam Board of Medical Examiners, which apparently hasn't been a lot. So I look forward to some of the bills that she plans on introducing to kind of fix the problems with the GBME.
Can we just acknowledge also David Lebowski? Because
Yes,
if it
David
wasn't for
Lebowski.
him. So I'm very interested in what you really feel about the MMA Act. The MMMA
The
Act.
Medical Malpractice Mandatory Arbitration Act.
Do
One
you-
of
how do
Talaki's
you,
bills is to reform it, actually. What's
Are
your
you
position on
following
that?
that, or have you followed that?
Yeah, I have. It's just been, I'm trying to bring it
It's
back
the law
up.
about the arbitration. In order for me, if a doctor wrongs me, and in order for me to sue him, I would need $60,000. Well, David Lebowski's son passed away because of medical negligence, and he's been pushing this. It's something we never talk about. He believes a lot of the issues are doctors donating to these senators, and that's the reason why we're not reforming it to get it back to the people, for the people to have better care. How do you feel about our medical care and not being able to sue a doctor without the money?
Well, I would have to read the bill. I'm not 100% familiar with it. I am a little bit, but I don't want to comment on,
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
Congressman,
Could
you
you please-
commented on this
Yes, I
before,
will.
though.
I
Your
did.
position.
I did. Yeah, and I believe that anything that we can do to make it easier for people to be able to seek justice is something that we need to explore, and if this current process, which is demonstrated on multiple occasions, is not exactly doing that, then we need to do what we need to do to make sure that people are able to get the justice they seek.
I don't want to dismiss William John Shadoan's last question here. It's just, I'm just. I'm trying to reword his question. Would you, when you become the governor, would you consider appointing new people to the Guam Board of Medical Examiners?
Absolutely.
Okay. I think that answers William John Shadoan's question, which is a lot more specific than that, but let me, okay. Jason Santiago says, I'm getting a multiverse vibe seeing Sabrina Salas on Candid's Newsroom.
Multiverse?
Multiverse, yeah.
Or
yeah.
metaverse?
William